tourism related is where you have a little bit more flexibility. By definition, it is things that in your definition or in your discretion, the Board of Commissioners' discretion, that is used to, and it's actually a long string of things. People have a tendency to just focus on the tourism piece of this, but it is to designate to increase the use of lodging facilities, meeting facilities, recreation facilities, convention facilities, attracting tourists and business travelers. So there's a long list of things in there that in your discretion can be appropriately used to for tourism-related expenditures. So it doesn't have to be exclusively related to tourism. This is the other part of the occupancy tax. This the tourism-related. And again, there's some words in here that we tend to think of this as a tourism, but it has other language also. First thing that I like to point out is actually, I guess, the third line there is what is a tourism-related expenditure? Well, it's something in the discretion of this body. If it's the Board of Commissioners' decision that whether it is tourism-related, it's at your discretion to determine, and it is to be used for lodging, meeting, recreational, and convention. And it actually has a piece now that was added several years ago, and we can do beach nourishment. So it isn't exclusively or solely tourism. It does have other pieces to it. I will point out, too, there's some language here that you don't actually see anywhere. There is no statutory requirement about where and how you spend. Well, there is on how you spend it. The where isn't there. There is no requirement that some percentage of this be spent on the Outer Banks or in Currituck County as a whole, because as I just showed you, the vast majority of the promotion money is not spent in the county. It's spent outside the county. So there is no geographic requirement of how this is spent. Tourism related, the remainder of the money, the 7.5, here is a statutory definition here on how these funds can be spent. The other half of occupancy tax is the tourism related expenditures. This is where a lot of the controversy and public dialogue exists on this side of the occupancy tax definition. But these funds are available in the discretion of the Board of Commissioners or in the judgment of the Board of Commissioners to be used for the use of lodging facilities, meeting facilities, recreational facilities, convention facilities by the county to attract tourists or business, and it also could be further used for beach nourishment.
Tourism-related expenditures. This is the definition for a tourism-related expenditure. The key here is that it's something that in the judgment of the Currituck County Board of Commissioners, it's designed to increase the use of lodging facilities, meeting facilities, recreational facilities, and convention facilities in the county by attracting tourists or business travelers to the county. The important thing to keep in mind here is when it says tourists, that doesn't mean people going to sit at the beach.
Right. It says the county.
Yeah, it means people who come from outside their home area to visit our community. If you want to come visit the historic Jarvisburg Colored School, then that's fine. Historic tourism is very popular all over the state of North Carolina.
Absolutely.